mainly recording this video because I've got some things to say, right? I am entering the online, make money online space, build an agency, build a consulting business sort of space for the second time. I did it for the first time in late 2022. I built an agency called Attention Works. And essentially around that time, short form content was kind of like blowing up. TikTok was at an all-time high. Instagram Reels had just been incorporated that year. YouTube Shorts obviously came a little bit later. But I figured, why not create some sort of agency in this space? Because I could tell that this was going to be a large thing, right? So I'm building another agency called Creator Expansion, and I just wanted to kind of show everyone the journey, right? I've been uploading every single day, maybe two to four videos on every single platform, trying to just spread the brand so that everyone can get a sort of an idea of what I'm building, right? Creator Expansion, it's meant to grow creators, online coaches, anyone with a personal brand, anyone kind of selling digital products in the online space, kind of help them scale that, make more money per month, sign more clients per month. They're happy. I take a performance fee as a cut, and that's kind of how I get paid, and that's how the business model sort of works, right? It's obviously easier said than done. You know, this comes from making sure their content is in line, making sure their sales is in line, making sure their funnel is in line, making sure the automations to, route them from the top of funnel, from the videos that they see to where they go ahead and click on the landing page, sign up, book a call, etc. From there. Obviously absorb the long form content too. And so that's kind of why I'm building it. That's why I'm uploading this video as well. You need long form content in 2025. And so obviously I'm practicing what I preach. But the main reason I want to kind of just record this video is kind of just show a day in the life, talk to the camera, kind of explain what I'm thinking, my kind of whereabouts. I don't want to do hyper edited content. That's kind of what I'm doing for the short form, because everyone's attention spans nowadays are so cooked. You need to kind of grab their attention because everyone's fighting for it. And so obviously my short form content is a lot more hyper edited, get people's attention quite fast, all the different captions, all the different edits and visual edits and such. Where this, I kind of wanted to just be chill, sort of laid back, but still serious for the sophisticated individual that wants to kind of build and scale their online business, and someone that would relate to me and what I do. So yeah, I'm putting a footprint, I'm putting a dent in the online space. I'm trying to build my own little digital real estate area here because everyone's kind of fighting for the attention. And building a personal brand in 2025 is similar to buying property or buying a rental property in New York before the price of everything kind of skyrocketed, because it's only going to get more and more expensive to advertise. It's only going to become more and more expensive to post free YouTube videos, free short form content on all the different platforms, and really just get your name out there, right? We've seen it happen with the Andrew Tates, the Iman Gajis, the Alex Hormozis, kind of just really grow their brand in the space via short form content. And now everyone's kind of doing that. I know WAP is a platform kind of similar to School, where they're kind of incentivizing that you clip content and make short form content for people with personal brands that are growing their coaching programs, their communities, etc. Right? And so you're seeing the whole industry kind of shift this way. And I know for a fact that I have a keen ability to notice trends and spot trends as soon as they're starting to form. And obviously in the past, sometimes I didn't hop on it quick enough or soon enough, but this time I am. And so I know that clipping and building and shipping out a ton of different small short form content and really just getting your name and being at the top of mind for everyone on the platform, for all the different viewers every single day, putting out content every single day is a huge asset. But then the key to it is, which I don't see anyone really doing, I see people on either side of the fence. Either they're solely trying to instill and install, growth systems and infrastructure into businesses, whether they're scaling their sales, whether they're scaling their marketing, whether they're scaling the fulfillment, etc. Right? But I don't see anyone kind of combining both the content side of things, really building people's personal brands, utilizing really good content at a large scale, and then also combining that with the infrastructure, with the growth systems, etc. I don't see anyone doing that. I think there's a gap. I think there's an opportunity to build in that space, and that's what I'm doing with Creator Expansion. Obviously, you can sprinkle in a little bit of AI. If you're not using AI, and regardless of what industry you're in 2025, you're absolutely getting cooked. And so I've had the benefit of actually studying AI because I'm kind of fascinated with it since 2022. In 2022, I remember using in the summer Mid-Journey, using ChatGPT when it first came out, the whole 9 yards, right? So I'm very up to date with that. Now you put those three layers together, right? Growth infrastructure, content at a large scale, whether it's short form and long form, just really getting your name out there for free, essentially free advertising. The only cost is kind of paying editors. You don't have to pay, hundreds of dollars or $20 or $30, $40 cost per click, cost per lead, etc. You don't have to really do that through the ad platforms. You can just post for free if you really post good content. But I digress. So growth infrastructure in systems, actually building the sales, the marketing, the fulfillment, operations, etc. Content at a large scale, short form and long form. And lastly, AI. You mix those three together, I think you have success. I know for a fact you have success. It's just no one's really done it, and that leaves an area or a gap for me to build on. And that's what I'm doing with creator expansion. So yeah, I just wanted to really come on here and kind of lay out some foundational groundwork, some foundational association with what I'm doing. That way, the viewers who are coming to watch my long form content that have come from Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, right? They kind of know what I'm planning to do. And I want you guys to join along for the journey. I have 1,000% certainty that this is going to work. I have 1,000% certainty in myself. I have 1,000% certainty in my capability. I know for a fact that I have the ability to spot trends quite early, and I can hop on them quite early. I can learn things quite quickly, and so that'll give me an advantage in this space. And I really want to say that everyone should really believe in themselves, right? Whether you're a man or woman, you should really believe that you're the absolute best. And I'm going into this endeavor with that mindset. And I know for a fact that these people that are really making money in this space, right? Whether it's the make money online space, whether it's e-com, whether it's, you have an agency, whether you're doing freelance brand scaling, whether you're scaling with Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, right? These people are no smarter than I am. People that are scaling on TikTok Shop, people that are making money on Twitter or make money on Money Twitter is what it's called. These people are no smarter than I am, right? And everyone that's watching this video should believe the same thing if you're building or if you've already built in the space and you're trying to scale. And that's the mentality that I'm going into it with. I know for a fact none of these people are smarter than I am. They just either started early and they've built a positive feedback loop to fail and to learn what they're missing out on and make their product better or to make their service better. That's the only thing they have. The only advantage they have is that they started sooner and they failed faster, right? So that's the mindset I'm going into it with. I know for a fact that it's gonna do quite well. I'm kind of putting this out there as kind of like a flyer, but more so I'm establishing my brand. I'm establishing the foundational kind of footprint, if you will, or blueprint, if you will, to kind of scale creator expansion, get my name out there, Cordell Wise, and post on the long form platform. So a little bit about myself. I've tried everything. Right out of high school, I didn't want to go to college. My grandparents and my parents insisted that I go, but right out of high school, I didn't want to go. I wanted to make money online. I've dabbled into traditional day trading, right, with traditional stocks. Didn't really go too well. I remember I opened up a TD Ameritrade. I installed Thinkorswim on my computer. I just didn't have any money to freaking to really put in the account and scale it, right? I was just learning using paper trading accounts. But as you know, if you are a trader, paper trading versus real trading, there is no emotional attachment to the money. There's no like actual learning because it's just fake money. So there was no learning curve there that I could have utilized to kind of boost off and get a stepping stone from. So then I tried that. I tried Amazon FBA. I actually bought products. I was gonna try to resell them on Amazon. I couldn't get my account didn't really get approved. I just had the products sitting in my box, sitting at home. Didn't really have any money. So I tried Amazon FBA. I tried trading with traditional stocks, and a friend of mine introduced me to crypto. This is circa 2017 now. And he asked me if I had ever heard of Bitcoin. I said, yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't really know too much about it. And we were at Topgolf at the time. So I went home, went down the whole rabbit hole. Went home, went down the whole rabbit hole, just kind of studied the Bitcoin white paper. Yeah, I had a fondness for altcoins. So I dabbled in that regard, but yeah, I didn't really make too much money in 2017. I remember I turned like $150 into $3,000 at the age of like 17. And I couldn't really take it out. There was a shitty exchange called Cryptopia that obviously at the time, 2017, crypto was not regulated at all. And they shut down the exchange, wouldn't let me withdraw my funds. So I hit like a 25x or 30x, something crazy. Wasn't able to take my profits out. That was my first experience with crypto. Eventually I had to get shipped off to college because my grandparents and my mom thought that I needed the college experience. They're like, no, you need to move out, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm in college, kind of dabbling with crypto still. Making music. I was actually making music for a time. I really took that quite seriously for 5-6 years with a couple of best friends of mine. And so between music, trading, that's what I did for the next couple of years. Music never really took off because I was a perfectionist, but I never posted, right? So just like with business, if people don't know your product, you can have the best product or best service in the world, best course in the world, best online coaching program in the world. No one's going to buy that shit if they don't know who you are, and if you don't have any attention generated, and if you don't have any status, if you don't have a brand. That's the whole point of that's the whole reason I'm posting right now, is to build this personal brand, because personal brands are like digital business cards. They're digital resumes. People get to know who you are instantaneously, and then that is a conversation opener. That will get you into rooms that you would have otherwise never been invited to. So that's why I'm building this. And yeah, so music didn't really do any marketing. I worked on it, but didn't really do any marketing for the music aspect. So then I dabbled back into crypto. Come 2019, 2021 is when I really started leverage trading. Was blowing accounts in 2019. Eventually became really good in 2020. I made my first $10,000 day with crypto. I was trading Algo and SXP. OGs in the crypto space really know what that is. I was trading on 10x leverage on FTX, the exchange, before it blew up. So I made $10,000 in a day. I made $9,000 on an NFT. I forget what they're, Solarians or something like that. That was the name of the NFT I made it off of. I have screenshots of all this if you guys really want proof. But yeah, so I started making really good money in the crypto space. But as you know, with the economy, with crypto, with traditional finance, there's ebbs and flows to this. You don't really know when to take profits. Didn't really keep a lot of that. I spent a ton of money on traveling, was going to Vegas, LA with my friends, New York a ton to see my ex-girlfriend. And, as soon as the money was coming in, it was just going up in the same fashion, right? And so I didn't really keep a ton of money from that. 2022, and then from 2020, 2021, 2022, obviously the bear market came, wasn't really making any money from crypto trading. Had spent all of it on traveling or, life expenses. And then 2022, I was like, all right, should I go back to school? Went back to school and I enrolled for a semester. And that's when I kind of discovered the full, I was reintroduced to the whole make money online space, discovered a couple people on the space. And I was like, you know what? I'm just as smart as these guys. I can do this. Ended up dropping back out of college. I was pursuing aerospace engineering. And I just started up the business, started up Attention Works. I ended up hiring a couple of people from the Philippines. They were my growth specialists. So I went from doing the outreach myself to then outsourcing the outreach to them. And so then I was, booking meetings, booking sales calls, but wasn't really able to close any deals. So it was, honestly and transparently speaking, kind of a fizzle. It just fizzled out. I didn't really get any money from that. The most I made was like $4,000, $4,400 from that business. And I was doing that for months at a time. You know how sort of not complicated, but how competitive the space was, right? And, here we are now, 2020, beginning of 2025 and 2024, I've been kind of dabbling back between trading again. I got back into trading in 2023, end of 2023, beginning of 2024. I had a ton of old NFTs that were worth thousands of dollars. So I got reintroduced back into crypto. So I'm back in crypto again. And so as you can see, one of the weaknesses that I do face, and one of the weaknesses that I do have, and this is just me being completely transparent and open and honest. And if you know your weaknesses, you can get rid of them, and that's what gives you that boost up to the next level, the better version of yourself. And that's when you kind of transform and evolve. And so, one of the weaknesses, as you can see, if you go through the whole story, is that I have the shiny object syndrome, or I just don't really stick with something for long enough. I'm at the right places at the right times, but I just don't stick with it long enough for it to actually mean and for it to actually matter, and for me to actually get those exponential results. Once I've put my head down and really stuck to the script, actually kept working, not going out, not drinking, not really hanging with girls, et cetera, et cetera. And so that is one of my largest weaknesses. And as you can see, I'm jumping back and forth between industries. And so 2023, 2024, I was kind of dabbling back and forth between building a business online and trading. So this most recent bull run, I've made 5 figures, but nothing really crazy. And so it's just because I'm just not really putting my head down. And trading is fun. I know all about it. I've been doing it for years. I know how to leverage trade. I know about contango. I know about backwardation. I know how to build a portfolio, etc. Day trade or build a portfolio. It's just the passion for that not kind of left. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of sitting in front of a screen all the time and that determining my life. I want to build things. I want to invent. I'm naturally inventive. I want to build a business. I want to provide value to a marketplace. I want to impact lives on video and in person, flying out, holding masterminds, attending masterminds, kind of really changing lives in that regard. Trading doesn't really do that for me. I don't really get that spark, that essence from it. I want to do both. I still don't know how to do both. And so the money that I extract from creator expansion, I'm obviously going to funnel a good portion of that back into trading and building a portfolio because it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I spent years actually learning how to do it, so why would I not, right? And so here we are, 2025. it's been in the making for the last year-ish, when I wasn't focused on crypto. So creator expansion, I've kind of explained at the beginning of the video, mainly to build and scale online brands, online businesses, online coaches, etc., that have a personal brand, that are selling some sort of skill, they're selling some sort of program, they're selling some sort of coaching program or course, and they really want to change and impact lives and scale their business and make more money. I'm here to give them the tools, growth infrastructure and growth systems that are proven, AI that helps you make your business more efficient, because if you aren't using it, you're getting outperformed. And lastly is the content mechanism. You have to have content every single day. You need to be at the top of the mind of all the viewers on every single platform every single day, or you're getting outperformed. And so that's the plan for creator expansion. I figured I'd come on here and drop this sauce. Not really sauce, but kind of just familiarize myself, lay the foundational blueprints for my personal brand so that people can watch this video and understand, in a kind of long format, what I'm doing. And this is the plan I'm speaking into existence. I obviously started a challenge about 10 days ago. I started it 10 days ago, but I have 7 videos currently. So I'm on day 7 of the road from 5 months to 50K. In 5 months, I'm scaling to 50K a month with creator expansion. I'm doing it live on every single platform. I'm uploading every single day. I'm going live on TikTok. I'm going live on YouTube as well. And yeah, I'm just building in public, right? So if anyone out there is a online coach, you have an online program, you have a large personal brand, and you haven't sold anything, or you have sold things, but you want to scale it, click the link in the bio. You can book a call on Calendly. You can also just DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is in there as well. We can definitely chat and go from there, right? Let's see if we can scale your business. Let me come into your business and scale it. Let me scale the sales. Let me scale the content. I know that this stuff works. I've been in this space since circa 2022. Where should I go from there? Thank you guys so much for watching. This video hopefully it's not too long, but appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. Again, my name is Cordell. I'm going to be posting and uploading and going live, so make sure to look out for my name in the space. I'm coming for everyone.